go ahead. I mean, it just says used, but not by what. However, this is an emulated card, so it's not like, you know, it's not a real memory card. Oh shit, I've not changed to, the normal scene. There we go. Where you can see more of the game. That's better. Right. Where was I? Oh yes, I finally found a bloody way into the thing, didn't I? Yeah, so I went down here just to... Oh, motherfucker! Haha, got ya! Right, a minute, let's find, they drop no. This is a very long death animation. 101, 102. Right, where was that, because I saw... I think it's back up a level. Loving the music. I mean, it's not exactly what I normally think of when I think Castlevania, but I'm still loving the music. Yeah, of course it looks like he's jazzercising as well. Oh, yes. Because I think it said... Huh?
Who are you? Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants.
Victor?
Of your blood, you're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Your castle? Oh, I remember you, werewolf bastard, from that fucking game. You and your cheap ass moves aren't gonna work this time. There you go. That's a fucking werewolf dead. He was a dickhead. Oh, come on. At least I can press start before it does that. That's the thing I always thought was strange about AVGN's review of this game. That apparently you had to keep doing. I mean, this bit's still a pain in the ass. Even emulated, it's not that much faster. I believe you can speed it up if you mess with the settings. But I never really felt a need to mess with settings, to be honest. Right. Oh yeah, I think I've opened that door now. My theory is that the werewolf should be the weaker one.
Who are you? Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants.
Why the hell is Belmont?
Of your blood, you're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Haha, fuck you! Yeah, you weren't prepared for that, were you?
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
That is strange. Why would a Belmont be a lord of Dracula's castle? Finally! That's it, missed. Oh, you only have it for like that tiny amount of time. I guess that makes sense in some ways. There must be something going on here, because that makes no sense that Belmont would... Yeah, that would make no sense that a Belmont would be... doing that. So my only assumption is that Dracula is mind controlling him or something. Nice, now I can explore some more areas thanks to the mist ability. And with the mist ability, you can also now get the bat ability to get to other places. Oh, what the fuck? Ha! Ooh, what's this here? Shield rod. Is that no, that's not a spell. Merman statue summons the oarsman, which is not really what I wanted. Leap stone, spirit orb. Transform in a mitten. Okay, it's not a relic. Oh, you right there? Extra effective with shield. What? Extra effective with shield? What does that mean? Yeah, you alright there? Gamer? Ooh, delicious cheese. You alright there, gamer? Shield rod. No idea. Anyway, just met Victor Belmont, who says he's the lord of this castle. Oh, I felt kind of bad killing that owl. Shit. Oh, you killed my owl! Is he bringing him back to life? Huh. Oh, that was just very upset that I killed his owl. What the hell? That's a badass gravekeeper. Huh. This water doesn't damage me. Are you having fun with your soundboard like Itachi does? Because it sounds like it. Where do I recognise that from? I swear that was from a game or something I've played. That laughter, yeah. Persona 4? That's obviously, what's his name from, Family Guy.
Thick and not too tight. Perfect length. A nice shaded degree. Could trim the hair.
That same chap has been in quite a few things.
I'd say that's a pretty good guy.
I think he was also
I like turtles.
I think he was also Buzz Lightyear in the
I like turtles.
What the hell was that?
I like turtles.
No, that's not it. What is this thing?
Hello, motherfucker.
No.
Nope.
Gotcha, bitch!
I think I'll stay with the Holy Book. Or has Udachi actually joined as well? Oh no, it's Udachi. How are you doing, Udachi? I mean, from the sound of it, it sounded like you were swallowing cum, but... Whatever you do in the privacy of your own home is of no importance to me. As long as it's with consenting people of the appropriate age. Oh, did you see that thing where SOB was making fun of, was doing an impression of Sandy? No, that would be bat form. That would be bat form. So
It's called hint.
let's go this way.
It's art.
Why are we still here?
Just to suffer, yes.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Yep. Why else do humans exist?
Useless fucking pieces of shit. Do you all know it's crap? Not one of you got the balls to do anything about it.
I like Gordon Ramsay.
Useless fucking useless fucking pieces of shit. Useless fucking pieces of shit.
It's fucking donkey's dick swinging.
Okay, it's another save point. Good to know.
Fine dining. A fine fucking mess.
Ooh. There you go, heart container. The heck? Blood cloak. That looks cool. Semi-invisible cape. Blood cloak is less on the luck, less on the con, less on defense. So I'm not even gonna fucking use that. Actually, is it even worse than the elven cloak? Yes, it is. Huh. Better keep the crystal cloak then. Up another bit. No, don't want to watch. Want that. There we go, more gold. Actually, how much gold do I have so far? 4,000, not enough for that new armor. Really want to get that armor. Nope, nothing there. I feel it's an insult when it's like one gold coin. Oh shit. can't pick up the other weapons in this game because some of them look really awesome. But I bet they're probably rare drops like in Kingdom Hearts. Where certain weapons you could get, but they were freaking hard to... No, that requires platform. Huh. What did you know? I'll actually give you the option of where it takes you. Alright, going down requires I get some sort of ability to swim underwater, which I don't have. That requires flying, that requires flying. A lot of things require flying. No. Oh wait, there's that bit down there I could go. That's sealed off only unless it got missed. Oh, it's a B. Nearly. If anything, you did sound quite close to the Vincent Price laugh from Michael Jackson.
Sure.
You know, from the music video Thriller.
Sure. Did you fix your seat?
Pardon?
Did you fix your seat?
Nope. I have to buy a new one, and it's not coming until the 30th or the 1st. So I'm still stuck with no back and in quite a bit of pain. But I, of course, need to stream, because, well, you have no choice, do you? You know? Ooh, what's this? Mirrors and dual knuckles.
Ooh, a penny.
Ah, that would have been so good, but it's worse than what I've got.
Everything's so lively.
What's that? Jeweled knuckles. Jewel reinforced knuckles. Looks like I just put bling on my hand to punch someone on the face.
Yeah.
Worse than my sword though, but only by a bit. Let's see what's like.
Bling. They don't need bling from your sword. They need bling from your knuckles.
Yeah, I'll go for the knuckles because. Oh shit! No.
Where is everybody?
Well, most of them I think are in Sandy's thing, aren't they?
I was there.
I don't know, you were there not long ago.
No, I mean, I just jumped in there. And now I jump back over here.
It's,
You didn't have anybody in here. What happened?
yeah. As I said, it's probably one I've started late, and two is Sandy's streaming in their thing.
Any streamer? I didn't see that on Twitch.
Yeah, they're streaming in.
Oh, you're talking about, yeah. I didn't watch. I just jumped in there to see what's going on.
I mean, she was streaming. What was it? Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep when I see that. Sleep.
I can't really blame you. It's not my game either, but I have to admit I do like the look of some of the mods for it.
Well, there's some things I can watch. It depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Like Grand Theft Auto, I love Grand Theft Auto. Okay, that's one of my most favorite game series of all time. Right? That doesn't cannot translate to me watching it. I don't watch Grand Theft Auto. I can't. I'm like,
What about
I can here and there.
what about Grand Theft Auto RPG though?
Nope. Watch that already. I watched some guy playing as a cop. I'm like, okay, neat. Alright, I'm gone. Bye.
I mean, it is sometimes quite fun, the kind of antics people can get up into the RP server. Like, have you ever heard of a chap called Modest Pelican?
Nope.
He's the one who does a lot of the RP server stuff. And it is quite fun what he does.
Yeah, no, still not watching it.
You just said you hadn't heard of him. Which is it?
If I watch the multiplayer or role playing shit, I'll be turned off by Grand Theft Auto. I don't wanna hurt a baby like that, you know.
I think it's pretty impressive what they've done with modding, despite how the company feels about modding. A lot of companies never like it, but at least they've allowed it.
Agree.
At least they've allowed it. You know?
They allow it because people buy a shit ton of the game and shit. That's why. Just like, you know how Amazon Fire Stick, how so many people crack it and stuff, and then people are like questioning Amazon. Like, oh, well, what are you allowing? I'm like, what?
Questioning Amazon about what?
Why are they allowing this thing? Cracking to happen? Because, you know, it gives them access to free Netflix, you know, and that became newsworthy, you know. Amazon doesn't really have to say. They don't care in the end.
Well, yeah, companies never care in the long run. But it's nice to see that when they don't care about mods, because some get very shitty about mods, like Bethesda, for example.
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo as well, they get shitty about mods. They especially got shitty about, oh, what was it? The existence of Bowsette, for example.
Who?
Bowsette.
What is that?
Gender swapped Bowser. Basically, if Bowser put on the crown thing. Yeah. They got very upset with that, which was quite funny.
Be like, bitch, start making new characters. Start making new shit. And I'm not fucking taking those, what are those squid things?
Squid things?
What are those squid things? Squid things.
Oh! The, do you mean...
I forget it because it's so irrelevant. I forget. What is it? You know what I'm talking about, right? The ink? Splatoon!
With the ink, that's it, Splatoon, yeah, the creatures in Splatoon.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that is... First of all, that character, I don't give two shits about. They don't have a story, they have nothing. I've already seen their story through the YouTube.
If anything, the story is about as relevant as Overwatch's story is to the playing Overwatch.
And I'm like, first of all, the only fans you're getting is the new people, the Nintendo people who are blind, and people who are into tentacle porn or squid porn. That's it.
I mean, that's a bit,
Are they like squid-ish things, or have...
That's a bit of an accusation to throw there.
That's hentai for you. You know what's gonna happen. I've seen it already anyways, that's why.
Well, I believe Dachi earlier had a clip for that.
Why do I make things so lively?
What do you mean, what do you mean lively?
Just talk. Just talk.
Talk.
Yeah, I don't shut up sometimes.
Same here, I have that same kind of issue.
Is it an issue though?
Depends who you talk to. It's kind of like how in that show I've been watching, Amazing Attorney Woo, she has autism and she ends up speaking about whales all the time. Which isn't generally good when they're meant to be covering a case, you know?
Does that even mix?
Pardon? What, talking about whales?
No, never mind. Never mind.
But yeah, it's a fun show. It's one of those Korean shows that Netflix have picked up.
Oh shit, it's going to die.
Hmm?
It's going to die. It's on Netflix already. Shit. Rest in peace. Unless your name is, what is that? The Stranger Things or... What is that game called?
Squid Game?
Is that
I'd say
what-
Squid... I think Squid Game is, much like a lot of the other Korean things. I don't think that's a Netflix, original. I think it's more that Netflix are the ones airing it in this country.
No, I'm saying those are the only two really popular things people talk about on Netflix. Before those shows, it was just The Office. The Office. Hey, have you seen The Office? Have you seen The Office? Have you seen The Office? It's the only thing on Netflix. The Office, The Office, The Office, The Office.
Incorrect. There's also She-Ra,
Fucking.
which is a fucking great show.
First of all, She-Ra.
Yeah, She-Ra.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because it's a remake of the 80s show.
Oh.
But they did
That's because
something... They did something fun with it. Something that the original creators themselves said what they wanted to do, but at the time censorship made it so that they couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta have to check it myself when I go to somebody's house at the Netflix. I thought the new He-Man was okay.
I've heard bad stuff about it because
I thought it was okay, but then when they changed it to a female character and it's called He-Man, I was like, wait, you're lying to people.
That's kind of the issue that people have had, is that it's all about this one character, which was the issue with the original series as well. So you could arguably say they're being they're being faithful to the original series by having the same fucking problem.
Nah, fuck that shit.
But yeah, I agree that... I mean, that sounds like a awful thing when it's all about one other character who isn't the main character. She-Ra didn't have that shit going on. It did have other characters, obviously, but it didn't... They didn't, like, hog the entire spotlight for no reason.
Yeah, that's like... Yeah, that's why I had a problem. I don't have a problem with different characters or whatever, but when you use another name, but then another person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it with, like, say, the occasional episode that focuses on that person, but not when the whole series has now become, okay, it's not He-Man anymore, we're following the adventures of this character. And it's like, no! You know? So I totally get what you mean. It's like, you know, I watched He-Man because I wanted to watch He-Man. I didn't watch He-Man to watch somebody else.
What would have been clever if they I was just thinking of something. That would have been neat if they called it He-Man. They got his character and then it becomes a female. They call it She-Man. No.
I mean, essentially that was the reason for creating She-Ra. Let's be honest. That was essentially the reason, was marketing. Making a female equivalent to a He-Man.
Yeah, I know. If they didn't call it He-Man, then there would be no problem. They call it a different name, people wouldn't have an issue. I mean, I wouldn't even have an issue.
No, but like you're saying, like I said there, that's what the issue has been with the series, was that a lot of people were like, oh, you're not gonna go this way and focus on this character instead of He-Man, are you? Like the original did. And they were like, no, we're not gonna do that. And they did it, and it's like, why should I even trust you on anything? Which is kind of a shame, because I thought if the same team that handled She-Ra did He-Man, they probably would have done a brilliant job, because they did a great job with that show. Reinventing characters, but in a way that wasn't insulting to the original. You know?
Yes, it's evolving. It's making the show better.
Not to mention, in that show, Hordak is actually fairly intimidating and terrifying. Unlike, say, the version in the 80s one, who was basically just her version of Skeletor.
Also shows in the 80s. All I know is I don't nostalgia for those shows in the 80s. They're kind of... They're weak, a lot of them. Because they all run on the same formula of what the TV ratings wanted back then.
Yeah, that's pretty true, to be honest.
But I'm on it. Like I said, I watch those shit. I watch them, but I ain't I'm gonna say fuck off those shows. The fastest animation you ever see in those shows is in the intro, and then it goes to fucking slow ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, stop being nostalgia over Transformers. Yes, it's a neat idea, Gen 1. They looked good, but come on. That show has a lot of weak moments. Be real.
Yeah,
Be real.
yeah. A lot of shows did, especially as, like with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they had it where they essentially released Hasbro essentially released the toys first, and then they had to make an episode around that. Could you imagine trying to do that? Like, here's a toy, now fit it into your show.
Yeah, that's how they had a lot of power back then.
Yeah.
I
mean, they were the
nowadays-
ones. They were the ones footing the bill. You know, no trouble there. But I'm saying, imagine having to do that. Say, like, you know, a person brings in a toy, and they're like, okay, now you need to make a TV episode today with that character. And it's like, because you know that is very last minute, isn't it?
Pretty sure there was a show back then that I can't remember that did it well.
I think it was. Arguably, you could say quite a few of them did, like Transformers and that. A lot of them did it quite well.
Good. I said well. I don't know if they're because back then those shows, like I said, they're like the good guys win. The TV show by the end, you don't want kids traumatized, so I'm pretty sure they have rules. Oh, this and that. You know what I mean? Like just basic shit. Oh, like God, they don't have no personalities. They're just like the good guys.
I somewhat
disagree
in that you can't have the kids traumatized stuff, because I believe it was Don Bluth who said you could show a kid basically anything as long as it has a good story.
No. TV stations back then, if you see TV shows, I would disagree, because a lot of them don't have arcs like they do nowadays.
Oh no, but I'm saying
nowadays they're more advanced the storyline, and they allow more things.
Yeah, but this is something that Don Bluth said, the guy who was behind, you know, Land Before Time. With that really depressing thing with where Littlefoot loses his mother.
I don't know, that's movie land. TV land is different.
Well, he meant that in both TV land and movie land, but of course, not everybody agreed with him. Of course, a lot of television execs didn't. They just kept the silly idea of you can't show kids anything because you'll smash their fragile little minds.
But that's true. A lot of TV shows, especially back then, with behind the scenes, they say it now.
Yeah.
I like Beast Wars. Beast Wars, they like, I love Beast Wars, but like they said, the creators, Rainmakers, whoever, they said it. They said they were able to use guns in their show because it was already pre-established. If it wasn't, then the network wouldn't allow it, because networks
Yeah.
don't want guns.
That was kind of the that was the kind of problem with Megatron's original thing, was that he transformed into a gun. But then, because of issues, you know, in regards to selling toys that look like firearms, they had to make it into like a laser gun or something. But I think even then they faced some issue.
There's a lot of issues back then. They probably like it better now.
Yeah, I mean, things aren't that
Sometimes.
much better now, but in some cases they are. Depends who's doing what, you know? What's that place? I know there's a doorway that went... Yeah, it's like a lot of the original creators said how much they enjoyed that She-Ra show, because they said originally they had made She-Ra as a show for, and I quote, girls who want to be boys.
Yep, because back then it was rare, because girls were just damsels in distress.
Yeah.
That's it.
So they couldn't get away with with what they can in the show on Netflix, you know? They couldn't get away with it. Hell, some modern TV shows are like that. I just like going around punching the shit out of these ghosts now.
Surprised you knew about Reboot. That's my show right there.
You know, I've not actually watched the... I need to get back and watching Reboot, because I used to watch it as a kid, but I don't think I ever actually remember much of it, to be honest. But I really should get back to watching that.
it. They have the entire season free on YouTube.
Alright, nice. I mean, I
not-
prefer to start with
not-
season
not
1,
them.
but yeah.
Not them, but you know, somebody uploaded on their account, so I've been watching it.
I believe they did remake Reboot on Netflix as well, but I think it's another one of those... It's another one of those...
Stop talking! Stop talking, please. Don't remind me. Nobody wants to remember
As I was
that.
about to say, it's another one of those ones that
Things go to die.
I've heard,
I will
yeah,
always repeat.
I've heard not good things from it.
I will repeat. Always. I will always stand by my logic that things go to die at Netflix.
Again, I disagree in some aspects, but I also completely understand in others.
Because the higher percentage. I go with the higher percentage. I'll say like things adaptations. I think 75% to 80 go to die. It's not a high percentage, in my view. I've seen it already. I've seen it already happen. It's reality. Fuck that. Stop adapting my anime. Stop adapting my video game, please. Please.
I think it is possible to do good at that adaptation. It just depends on the person behind it, you know?
I'm waiting. I'm like, you know what? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna break
Actually,
the barrier? Is it gonna...
I'd say I really liked the Castlevania series. That was a good one.
Yeah, well, that's like, what, 10%? In my book?
Let's see, it's got 3 seasons. If we put, but now we're going into
Alright,
massive maths. I get what you mean though. It's certainly not the majority of good things. I'm not saying it is at all.
What?
I'm not
What I'm
saying it is the
saying.
majority, but I am saying that they have done some good stuff. That should be
Higher
fun.
percentage of losing. It's like sports. If I know this guy can't hit a three-pointer, and for the whole couple of years, his percentage has been like 25%, and 40% is the average. Yeah, I'm not freaking putting you in. Nope, I don't want you. Get off my team. I don't trust you. Get out of here. Just like Netflix, the percentage is not that great. Don't take my shit.
It makes me wonder
Oh my God.
about. Because, I mean, Amazon Prime have a lot of bad stuff on there as well.
Avatar is gonna be the next to die. The Last Airbender. The next one they're trying to do. I know that one's in production. Doesn't have the original creators because Netflix fucked up and they left. And then they announced that at some Comic-Con, I guess, recently, that they're gonna make a Avatar movie where it shows the children grown up. You know, like Aang alive, grown up. I'm like, yeah, woo! They left Netflix just to create a better shit. Everything's right.
So, like, sometime before Legend of Korra, then?
Correct. Something like that.
That could be interesting, because Legend of Korra was, as I've heard, disappointing in some areas.
Well, remember, it's nostalgia too, as well. There are things Korra did better, but
Oh, yeah.
if I was to judge it as a TV series, I do think it's still weaker. But
Yes.
that only makes sense because it makes sense to me because when it comes to serious issues on Nickelodeon, they're gonna hold you to a point. Like, you can only do things so far. So when you're adults,
Yeah, because
things are not the same as when you're children, because children can only see at a certain view. Well, once you're an adult and dealing with bigger things, you need to delve into the thing much more seriously. And Nickelodeon
I was going to say,
will
one
not,
of the
you know,
things that
they won't allow
Nickelodeon
that.
hated was, of course, Korra being bi, and they didn't want her to be bi. So they had to fight tooth and nail for that with Nickelodeon. They said no, so they just did it as the final episode as a kind of fuck you to Nickelodeon.
Thought Nickelodeon approved of it.
No, they didn't approve of it. It was just like, you have to make the last episode, and you would check it. It's like just killing things with my fists like that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I know, am I?
No.
Why, what's been mentioned now?
One mention what? No, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Playing what, sorry?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Alright, still need to get that at some point. But it can wait.
Mention what? Oh no, I'm ready to clap. I keep that chat alive. I keep chats alive. Oh, no, the whole chat that happened. I thought it was funny.
The whole chat, what happened?
The chat, you know what chat. What's happening here?
I was gonna say, all I see is game in the chat.
You scroll up, that chat is not really live. Yo, why the freak is my horse following me?
I don't know, why is your horse following you? Isn't
I'm
that what they're
driving
meant
the
to
train
do?
right now. I'm driving the train, it's following. What if it freaking dies? Then I gotta get another freaking horse. Get away! So loyal, I get it, but get your ass away from the train because you're permanently dead if you die. You have to
But
get
it
another
loves
freaking horse.
you! I mean, as much as I like horses, they are, like any other animal, not that smart.
I love Reboot. Reboot is one of the greatest kids shows you'll ever watch. It has a story arc. Oh wow, only because they weren't under CVS anymore. Not CVS. Wow, CBS. So I'm happy. That's when the show got better.
Hmm.
Because they had limitations. They said it.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
They said they couldn't have what's her name? Dot have boobs, so she had to have a uniboob. She couldn't kiss Enzo on his forehead because that implies incest. They were saying all these things. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I know TV stations have their rules for any cartoon, but back then I mean, obviously, you know, it's not. I think
it's stupid, really.
But that's the reality of it. Like, most people think, no. I'm like, dude, if you read contracts and read behind the scenes of how hard it was to get certain things and what they had to avoid, and bro, don't just judge it because of you watching the show. Actually, watch what happens behind the scenes. I don't like people talking with people like that. And people, hey, relax. I know more than you. My bad. I'm just teaching you. My point is to teach. They got Beast Wars. There's this channel, and he does like resolution upgrade or some shit like that on old TV shows.
Oh,
and
yeah?
he puts it on. They put it on their channel, the entire seasons. I guess he hasn't gotten taken down yet because his channel's been up for a long time.
I mean, there's lots of channels that are like that, where they take old TV programs and bring them back.
I'm just surprised because Reboot got released on Beast Wars and Reboot got released on DVD 8-10 years ago. So
yeah, it's kind of funny how that works sometimes because I mean, some stuff they'll take down when it's not even like a DVD version of it, so it's not like I can even get it. Like a lot of the Batman of the Future stuff you can't really get on DVD in the UK. You can get it in America, but you can't get it on DVD in the UK. It's bloody difficult. Oh yeah, some of the censoring they did with Yu-Gi-Oh was kind of hilarious, like removing the guns so that they were instead pointing fingers at that guy. Censorship can be absolutely ridiculous sometimes.
That makes sense. Makes sense to me.
What, they were pointing their fingers at? Never mind.
Wait, what? Say that again? Pointing fingers?
No, they were pointing fingers at one of the characters in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you remember that.
And what happened? Remind me of that. I'm sorry.
Well, these guys were meant to be taken away by gunpoint, but due to censorship, they removed the guns, so they instead had it like they were pointing their fingers at him.
Oh yeah.
In a threatening manner. It's like, how is someone just pointing their finger at you a threatening?
It happens.
Yeah, it's one of those stupid censorship things where they think kids can't handle it. Kind of like how the UK censored TNMT to be Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because apparently ninja was too violent of a word.
Well, because children, yes, they bring in the money, but the parents control what they watch it on. So if the parent says you're not watching that no more, that's it. They're gonna lose the money because kids bring in a shit ton of money, you know? So that makes sense from a business aspect.
True, but I think parents need to just fucking chill the fuck out sometimes.
Well, that's just how
it's like you see far worse on the bloody 9 o'clock news than you do anything else.
Well, that's the point I made. That's why I don't talk. This is why I was talking about repeating cycles. In the end, it ain't gonna work. It's just you can only control what you can control. You can't control the parents, so control what's gonna show on the channel. And that's it. Simple as that. That's how business works. Yeah, I understand you gotta control your parents, and I agree. But I mean, you gotta teach parents, but you know. In the end, you can't control the businessman, especially for your channel. There's no way.
I think it's a bit of one of those situations where it's both sides are at fault, you know? Like, parents won't let their kids watch something because they'll make up some bullshit about it being too violent, but then they also were never exposed to such things as kids, so that they never get the experience of that, and they think that's the way you're meant to do things, you know? That things are too much for kids. So I think it is a case of, you know, chicken or egg situation. Which one is the main cause? And both of them are problematic, really. And it's difficult to really, you know, pick which one is the cause.
Well, in the end, for me, is I'm fine with it's whatever. You have to work creatively around the censorship. That's how you do it. You can limitations. You can still create something beautiful. That's why I like Avatar. There was nothing like Avatar the last Airbender on Nickelodeon, and they had, you know, they had the same.
They had a lot of restrictions at times, yeah.
Yeah, and they did it to how much they felt like they could push against the grain. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, Nickelodeon was looking at clips and stuff, whoever they had to show it, and they approved of it, and look at that, they came out with the most mature show on Avatar. Sure, it's not as mature as some other cartoons, but hey, fuck it, I'm accepting it. Shit.
Oh, that reminds me, have you ever, did you ever see that tweet that Alex Hirsch shared about all the different times he got in trouble from the censors at Disney, claiming that certain scenes were problematic and the stupid reasons why they were?
No, but I can.
It was hilarious. Like the things that they were suggesting. Like they made a thing about the spin the bottle party, and they were like, this could be considered as teenagers getting down and kissing. We do not like this. Please change it. And he goes, I'm not going to change it. What's wrong with kissing? And then they said, like, please, you know, we've spoken about this, and please change it. And then he said, okay, I'm going to change it to not SNA approved. And then they said, please change it, please do not use as not SNA approved. And it's like, well, it's either that or this. And they said, okay, we went with it's not SNA approved. So he was quite lucky he got the powers to do that, but it was still a pain in the ass trying to deal with these people being all like, oh no, you can't say this because it could be construed as this by parents. I mean, one character wears a mascot costume, and they were saying, oh, please remove the scene with him wearing a mascot costume because it can be seen as him being a furry. And it's like, what the hell does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? It was ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but it's a thing.
It's a thing that's stupid.
We can call it stupid, but the thing is, they still make money, so their business model still works. You know what I mean? So it's not like they don't know what they're doing.
They have another character interrupting flirty moments between Locke and Sophie in Hunter, Seeker and Secrets because reasons. Yep, that sounds about right. That's right, Geek, just look. Cast invisibility, as I call it.
Like I said, I'm fine with limitations. It brings out the great. It can bring out greatness out of people.
There's
and very much more creative things. That's
yes, but a lot of times limitations stop creativity. You know?
Alright. Sure, okay, but things have happened. Great shows have been made.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying they have never been made, obviously. They've done it despite of the restrictions, not because of the restrictions. They were made in spite of it.
But that's it. It's like a show. Did you like it as is, like Avatar? Would you want another Avatar with no restrictions on it? How would that look? I don't know. Like,
Shit.
would that change? Like, you don't know how the product would turn out if it didn't, if it didn't have limitations.
Oh, I know
How
how
would
it would
turn
turn
out
out. I've got a good
How would it
idea
would
looking
turn
at
out worse?
Legend of Korra, the amount of shit they had to cut out of that. And the amount of people that complained about it. Because not all of it is just the, problem with it being not Avatar and that nostalgia stuff. Some of it are legitimate concerns with that show because they couldn't do much. Ah, curse, thought so.
But you're still not listening. Well, the show wouldn't turn out better. You never know. It might have turned out worse. People think that because there's no limitations, that something will be better.
No,
That's
not
true.
always. Obviously not. No.
That's like saying, hey, if Crash Bandicoot was made on a PC with no limitation like the PlayStation, would it be as good as it was
Well,
as it was, or it wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, now you're comparing. You're trying to compare
No, I'm just
apples and
saying-
oranges there.
I'm saying limitations. PlayStation had limitations. I'm just saying.
Those are different kinds.
limited.
Those are different kinds of limitations. But like I said, I get what you're saying because obviously, if something has no
Limitations.
no limitations on it at all, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be golden. That's all. That's true,
That's
But
what
at
I'm
the
saying.
same
People
time,
think
I believe that
easy.
things could have been much better if they had the limitations removed.
I like limits. Limitations. I'm on the side of limitations
I'm not.
because I want to see how creative they can get.
They could be more creative if they didn't have the limitations. That's what I'm telling you.
It's just basic human things to what the really? You fucking stupid horse. Nah, I believe in limitations.
Oh yeah, I remember they.
Humans are made to be ingenuity, yeah.
What?
So they find ways, ingenuity, be creative to do things. I like seeing the human brain and me personally seeing what they can do with
Yeah.
limitations. That's why I'm on that
Again, I'm not.
Because I
I'm
think that's
saying
beautiful.
that
think that's
the good
beautiful.
shows were made because in spite of the limitations, not because of the limitations. You seem to be suggesting that if they didn't have limitations, the shows would have been shit. But I don't believe that was the case. I think it's the other way round. They were made in spite of the
100%.
limitations, and it could have been better. Some shows have been ruined because of the limitations that were put on them.
You're on one side of the track, I'm on the other. And that's how it's gonna be.
I was saying that's why I disagree, because it's not as simple as you're kind of making it sound like. It's not simply this good, that bad, obviously.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah, it's never as simple as that good, that bad. It's so bloody difficult. Because, like I said, just because it doesn't have limitations doesn't mean it's bad. I'm sure a lot of people don't like, what's it called? Mr. Pickles. That's very uncensored, and it's gross, but you know what? It has the right to exist. But I certainly wouldn't put it on the same level as, say, Gravity Falls, or anything else, you know? I certainly wouldn't put it on the same level as that.
I've never seen Gravity Falls, by the way. Wait, Gravity Falls? Yeah, no, I've never seen Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls is the thing that's done by Alex Hirsch. He was the guy I was saying about who had that censorship issue with Disney. And it was quite funny seeing the things that he was being told to change for absolutely stupid reasons. Like, oh, get rid of this idea this person's having a crush. And it's like, he's a young kid going through puberty. Of course he's gonna have fucking crushes. You dipshit. But, you know, these are just some dickhead in an office building being told, oh, we'll get complaints from parents. It's like, I don't give a shit what they complain. Try heavy metal, that's about as senses as you get. Fair enough. And Mr. Pickles does have a lot of heavy metal in it. But I mean, Mr. Pickles is developed for a certain audience. It's certainly nothing that I could ever recommend to people easily. Unlike, say, Gravity Falls or Adventure Time or Avatar: The Last Airbender. Or even or Batman, the animated series. They're all shows that worked really well despite of the restrictions. Despite the restrictions. Despite the restrictions.
Damn right.
But you saying that because of restrictions should stay is really not good for the argument.
I don't agree, because it's like the old argument of PC games are better because they can do this, they can fucking do this and that, and I'm like, dude, some of the greatest games you remember are on console majority of the time. A lot of games are because they have limitations. See, that's why
obviously, that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying the difference. You know, it's not just because you remove restrictions doesn't make anything perfect. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. Nothing. When you remove restrictions, you don't make anything perfect. However, a lot of things have died because of the restrictions put on them.
And for people to do, when it comes to people who are in the industry who say or complain about limitations, I start judging them. I listen to them because I gotta listen to what they say, because, you know.
It depends, because some people's opinions of what's limitations are kind of stupid. You know?
When I hear them, I say, okay, I'm gonna check what projects and shows they did in their history and see how people took to it, or me as well when I watch it.
Yeah.
So if the show that you said that had limitations and there were things taken out, but it's an awesome show, did better than your show that you did with no limitations, then I'm kind of gonna look at you with my eyebrow up, like,
Well, again, not all shows are equal in that regard. But that's why I said. That's why I said, you know, simply removing restrictions doesn't make something amazing, but placing them on shows has fucked them up severely in the past. You know?
But that's the thing. That's why I start judging them by the projects.
Yeah.
If their show that's limited did amazing, more amazing than the show that's not limited, then I'll look at them funny. But if they had a show that was limited and it sucked, and then they did their show where they had full creative control and they did amazing, I'll say, okay. You know what I mean? It's different. It's every context. The context of the situation, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Context is what matters.
So I'm like, that's why when I start, that's how I judge it, basically. What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh shit! Bro! Oh my god! What do you want from me, you bastard?
What, is your horse still following you?
No, there's these cannibal fucking group. I killed them and...
the people from the woods.
Oh.
If it's what I think it is.
They killed me.
There's people in the woods, if I remember, in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes, they jumped me. They're coming back for revenge.
Yeah, they do that. They're creepy as anything, but I don't believe their origin story is explained in the game either, which kind of makes them even creepier.
I want to see more of it. How about that?
Yay, I've got a fairy companion now.
I want to see more of them.
Oh, what? Those
But I'm
creepy
very
people in the woods? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do literally come out of nowhere.
I know they're not gonna have more story because I'm already far into the game, so I'm like judging them. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. Not enough time.
Oh yeah, of course when censorship gets mentioned, Fritz the Cat gets mentioned as well. One of the first ever pornographic animated movies. Is she a butt fairy? Well, she hasn't done anything, so I'd say she's full of ass, yes. Or maybe I've not noticed. Familiars. I mean, what does...
You know what show I love? Ren
Doesn't
and
even
Stimpy.
say what she does. She's just like, flying
Ren
around.
and Stimpy,
Sorry, what were you saying?
Ren and Stimpy is a terrific show. Ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
I didn't quite hear that.
Said Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
Did you watch
Tempe?
Ren and Stimpy?
What?
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, I remember Ren and Stimpy. That one, again, did really well despite censorship. And the people behind it have been really good with it.
Oh, Animaniacs is another good show that.
Yeah, that one,
That was a
it had to
horrific
do a lot of shit to get past the censors at times.
And that show was horrific. I'm like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Love it. Love it.
It is a great show. And like I said, they did a lot of stuff that went under the censors' noses, which I found hilarious. And now it's on Hulu. Now it's on Hulu, thanks to Disney and their whole bullshit of oh, we can't have this on Disney Plus because it's not kid friendly enough.
First of all, I know Animaniacs came back, but I know the original writers and stuff left due to some kind of bullshit that happened. So the show.
Well, like I said, they use Hulu for stuff that they believe is inappropriate for kids. So that's why they put Animaniacs on Hulu instead of Disney Plus.
Yeah, so they're so strict that they released Logan and Deadpool on Disney Plus.
That's the hypocrisy I can't understand. That's why I was pissed off about that. It's like, oh, okay, so that gets put onto Hulu, but now you're putting that on Disney Plus. But the main reason I found out about this was because people were talking about this other TV show that they made, which was for kids, but it has like a gay main character. So they put that on Hulu instead of Disney Plus. Purely because they would rather not have the Disney name associated with their own fucking creation. And because, let's be honest, they're homophobic. But yeah, that's why it was something that pissed off a lot of people, was that.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of suits and Kevin Feige and whoever else. obviously, whatever the fuck happened, anyways, it's because Deadpool and Logan are Marvel characters, and everybody wants to watch Marvel. It's the popular thing, so why not
Yeah.
keep all the Marvel on Disney Plus? Which business sense is...
That makes business sense, but at the same time, it's obviously hypocrisy. You know? Whee!
Well, that's our world. Everybody's critical.
Oh, that's fine, Save. If you've got Hulu, that's fine. But yeah, Rocko's One Life, that's also another one that was plagued with some issues of censorship. It's a shame, really, because Rocko's One Life was great. But some things they felt went a bit too far, at least by some of the creators' standards. Not the creators, the producers, rather.
Glad. They better be putting those Marvel movies. Actually, they're movie. Well, Logan's a movie to me. And beyond a comic book movie.
I thought you weren't a fan of comic book movies, or you were just rather, oh, they're not really movies.
No, I'm fine with them. It's just too many of them, and they're not. First of all, a high percentage of them are not even that great. They're really not. People really have to be real and watch them again. Come on. Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, what else?
Oh god, Iron Man 3 was terrible.
Thor 1, Thor 2, Incredible Hulk. Like, a lot of it is not great. That's why I get tired of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
like
I completely agree.
else,
Not a lot of it is great, let's be honest.
It's like Call of Duty. Yo, Call of Duty 1 was really good. Call of Duty 2, alright. Alright, Call of Duty 3, alright. Black Ops 1. Alright, I'm getting tired of it. Alright, Black Ops 1? Alright, that was good. You know, Black Ops 2, okay. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. That's how I view Marvel movies. I only, like I said, comic book movies, the only ones I will never see as comic movies that went beyond Logan, The Dark Knight, and Avengers Infinity War. They went beyond.
Still not finished. I've still not seen that one yet.
Those and Captain America, Winter Soldier as well. Went beyond, I think, of something being titled. Other than that, poopy poop.
Indeed.
Not poopy poop, but you know, like.
Well, you just felt like you had to censor yourself to improve yourself, didn't you? Since that apparently means censorship improves things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still gonna agree with that. Censorship improving shit. It doesn't improve shit at all.
And I will disagree with you. I will die on that hill of limitations. If I was to say, if I'm thinking of creativeness, like if it was a different situation of context, then yeah, I would be on your side of no limitation, you know? Like I said, it depends.
Well, I already told you various times when the censorship was getting in the way. Hell, certain TV shows were cancelled because of that. Damn it. Just get this door open.
Get this door open now, you bastards!
Yeah, I don't know that.
Speaking of movies, I'm tired of Star Wars already.
But yeah, Rocko's Modern Life was a great show. They actually had issues with the character in there, which they managed to rectify with the movie, which was great.
Never watched the movie. I watched the show. I remember.
Really? It's on Netflix. Oh yeah, of course. You
Of
have
course, I'm not
a disdain
I'm not
hate.
gonna buy
You have a
Netflix.
disdain, unrepentant hatred for it. Okay.
Damn right. I jumped ship, yo. I jumped ship from Netflix to Disney Plus when I heard that was coming out. I canceled my Netflix.
Ew.
I did it. And it was the smartest.
As bad as
best
as
move
bad
I
as
did.
as bad as Netflix has been in certain things, I wouldn't trade it for Disney Plus because that's ew.
How?
There is something funny about this wall.
They got my Star Wars.
Oh, that's what the
They
fairy
got
does. She just
X-Men.
says there's something funny about this wall.
They got gargoyles. I
Yeah.
love gargoyles. Gargoyles, limited.
Yeah,
Yo,
these are
that's-
things that Disney had years ago and they haven't really done anything with.
I love gargoyles.
In fact, quite a few of those programs were on Netflix before they snatched them off, thinking that they can make a better service.
They did. What the heck are you talking about?
They didn't make a better service, they made a shit one. Well, actually, no, I can't say that because that would be unfair. But it's certainly kind of shitty that things were taken away when other people liked where they were and watched where they were, you know? Like, actually, that's the thing. One thing they did really well with Disney was the different, like, Marvel series based on various different heroes.
I don't agree with you on that.
Like Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Deadpool, Luke Cage. I thought those were great.
I heard some of those are great, and then they sucked ass later on.
I'm pretty certain they're all good.
The only one I hear that's good consistently is Daredevil. All I be hearing is Daredevil. But I guess that's why they're bringing back the TV show Daredevil anyway. So they haven't announced the other shows.
I mean, I like
So
them
I'm
all
guessing-
personally. I also like the fact that with Iron Fist, they didn't just go, "Oh, it's not magic, it's technology we don't understand," which is one of the things that pissed me off with a lot of the comic book movies, was that they were scared to use the word magic, you know?
What are you talking about? Doctor Strange doesn't magic.
A lot of times they've been too scared to call things
Art
magic.
or whatever they call it.
I mean, think of what is it? Think of Thor, for example. He is meant to be a god, and they're meant to have all this magic stuff, but it's not magic. It's called technology that we don't understand.
Really?
And that for me pisses me off because it's like, no, it's fucking magic.
I thought it was magic in my book.
I mean, it's magic, not fucking technology we don't understand.
When I saw the reveal for the phase, I'm like, oh shit.
Have
Here
you
comes some more Marvel shit. Fuck!
Review for what?
See what they revealed?
Review for
The
what?
roadmap. The roadmap from Marvel movies.
I don't pay attention to reviews, I'd rather have my own opinion.
No, the roadmap.
Oh yeah, Disney have made a roadmap, haven't they, for some fucking... As if that was even popular when video games were doing that shit. Loads of them just copying each other by going, oh, we have this roadmap. And it's like,
Well,
yeah,
at least
that's...
it shows they- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's good to have a roadmap, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's a plan. They have a plan. I like that. I like that. At the same time, I don't like it.
Yeah, same. Because there's quite a few that have fallen to the wayside because they didn't get enough interest. So it's like,
Correct,
oh,
and
where are these
there's no-
planned things that you had? You know?
Yeah, that's people's expectation, but also it limits creativity because they have to stay on this strict road. That's why I was like, and I'm not saying, I like see Guardians of the Galaxy. I can say has the most flavor and creativity out of all the Marvel movies. They just have this own vibe.
Yeah.
The others feel like it depends on the movies too. Like I like Captain America, he has his own vibe, but that's only once he. Nah, actually, all his movies were like that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Iron Man 1 had its own vibe, but then it kind of felt like 2 and 3, you know. That's my personal opinion, but. And then when Doctor Strange 2 was announced to have what's his name, Sam Raimi on it, I'm like, oh, a guy with creativity. And he's got his own style. I wonder how that's gonna look, you know? I was actually pretty excited for that because of Sam Raimi. I like his style. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be ruined because I bet you they're gonna be like, no, it needs to be like this, it needs to be like this, it needs to be like this.
Depends on how much creative control he has, you know?
Yeah, I sounded like it was definitely different from what I've heard.
I mean, we'll see, you know, we have to see for ourselves, because, like, you could have a great director, but if the fucking producers are saying, no, you can't do this, then you're not gonna get anywhere, are you?
Yeah.
Which is a real shame, really. Which again comes back to my point of that restrictions hurt things. Not always, of course, but there's been many documented cases where they do.
And look what happened when there was no restrictions on Star Wars. I was crying. Sequel trilogy.
How were there no
Where's the
restrictions on that?
There were no restrictions. No plan.
There is no plan. That doesn't mean there's no restrictions. That's a whole different thing. You can have a plan but have no restrictions, or you can have like no restrictions but also no plan, or you could have like no restrictions but a plan. Doesn't mean anything. You see, you're talking about difference between. There's a difference between having a plan and restrictions, you know.
Depends on the world, like I said. When it comes to restrictions, I look at each different thing, like the
Agreed,
world it's built on. On the world it's built on. That's where I start understanding what's the limitations and restrictions. Like Jedis. Holy crap, there's Jedi healing now? What? Wait, how many times, how many people? Wait, they could have used that power early on. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
restrict it and take out Jedi healing. I don't give a fuck. Don't ever put
Once
it in.
again, that's something that was in the original, what do they call that now? The,
How do I?
No, what do they call that now? Where it's, like, the stuff from before they, said, oh, it isn't canon anymore? The,
Yes, no, I already had the discussion with Sandy. I know what you're talking about, EU. But then I'm like, hold on, everybody acts like the EU had everything terrific. Bro, it was like...
no,
pretty
of
sure
course
it was
not.
like, it was like 80% garbage, and I'm pretty sure... Because that's all I hear. Like, it's little bits of snippets of small things that were great. And I'm like, hold on, there's thousands of stuff in the EU. So, by my assessment, if people keep bringing these specific storylines, then that means 80% of it is just garbage. So, fuck off. That's why I tell
There is a lot of it that is crap, like with anything in expanded like lore. You're gonna have some shit. But the fact they keep stealing stuff from the old thing just makes me laugh, because they keep going on about, oh, we're making this completely unique that we've never done before. And it's like, yeah, well, that was because it was not yours to begin with.
Who said that? I don't know who said that.
Well, Disney have always said that they, you know, are making things completely unique. That they saying no to the original lore, and we don't give a shit. But really, that's not true in any case, in any situation.
I've never heard that, but sure. All I hear is Kathleen Kennedy's mouth. That's it. She says, well, these people are creating this story. They have nothing to go by. And then I looked at her quote, and I'm like, you got the EU.
That's what I'm on about. Yeah, they'll say things like that, but then it's like, well, look at the, where they've been taking it from the original expanded universe all the time. So they can't say they've not been getting it from other places, because they have.
Well, that's because,
Ooh. What's Victor doing here?
I've been waiting for you. So it is you. But why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula? Count Dracula rises but once every century.
What's his name? Dave Filoni. They're all Star Wars fans and know the EU. What the? And they know what the Star Wars fans want, because they're Star Wars fans. They read a lot of EU, So they know they're not gonna bullshit around like Kathleen Kennedy. That's why I respect. I'm not saying everything Dave Filoni touches is gold, but shit, the majority of his products are hitting compared to majority of shit that was made. So I hate it when fans are like, well, some people think Dave Filoni. I'm like, bro, I only speak praise of Dave Filoni because he's the only one who's doing something, and he's making the things you want. Some of the best things from EU canon again, and in a good way. Sure, it may not like Thrawn. I know people who would say, well, Thrawn is not as good as it was in that book, 3 trilogy book or whatever. I'm like, yo, stop complaining. At least they made him well. They didn't make him garbage. His character was actually still really good in Star Wars Rebels. Stop bitching, bro. He came and brought it back. What? Nothing makes you happy. Not food, not sex. What the fuck do you want, bro? That's what I tell him. Like, stop complaining. It will never be the same. Bro, nothing is ever... I hate fans like that and ignorant people. I'm like, dude.
Oh, yeah, agreed. Yeah. I think we can all agree on that, That's something you see in everything. That kind of attitude.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Right, so yeah, Richter Belmont is hard as fuck. Oh. Postcard. Collecting these summons and them all being cards just makes me think of Card Captors. That was a great series.
Oh my fucking god, these cannibal motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are. They are motherfuckers.
Die, you cannibal bitch, die!
Right. Last time I died when I went that way, so I'm not going that way this time.
That's why, like I said, I'm so sad. I'm so sad for Star Wars right now. I'm about to cry. That's how sad I am. You know, you ever watch? I know you understand how I feel watching something that you love and it's just going down to shit.
Yep. Because I wouldn't be singing the praises of certain things if that wasn't the case.
Sequel trilogy sucked. Book of Boba Fett was 6 out of 10. Obi-Wan was 6 out of 10. Fuck. The Mandalorian is the only thing that's doing well.
I would say both Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett should be about a 7 out of 10.
Book of Boba Fett. No, Book of Boba Fett. 6 out of 10. Oh yeah. I don't blame. It's hard to. I can't get mad because that's a Dave Filoni kind of produced, directed show. So that's what I'm saying. Like he can't touch everything and make it gold, you know.
No, of course.
And, Dave, what's his name? John Favreau, whatever his name is, and Dave Filoni when they team up. It's like I already saw it, and I told my friend this. I'm like, John Favreau, yeah, his name is on it, says produced by, but I know for a fact Dave Filoni, him and Dave Filoni go back and forth. They have huge amount of respect for each other. Huge. Yeah, they're not gonna put his name because John Favreau is the one who gave Disney all the money from Marvel, so they're gonna go with him. They're gonna put, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
So now that John Favreau and Dave Filoni are making Mandalorian one of the hottest streaming shows, it's like, oh, so they still gotta do Ahsoka. They gotta write and do all that, plan that out. They gotta plan the New Republic, some kind of other show. They gotta do season 3 of Mandalorian. Oh, okay, that's 3 projects. Disney's like, okay, we can give them another one. Here, Book of Boba Fett. Can you make this and turn it into gold? Can you squeeze that in, you know? So I was like, shit. Nah, that's too much on their plate. So I was like, I'm disappointed with Book
I was
of Boba
gonna say
Fett,
that's another problem is when there's too much on a character's on a person's plate that the work suffers from it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm disappointed, but understanding how it works and who's on the project. Yeah, it's a team, but Dave Filoni's like the captain of the ship, you know, and John Favreau. So they can only, you know, they get tired and they can only leave. You know, when you get tired, it's hard to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why a lot of games suffer due to crunch, because then you don't make your best product, do you? When you're like absolutely fucking tired and pissed off because you haven't seen your family in God knows how long. You know, you haven't even rested. Because quite a few of them, they had to put in like 24-hour shifts most of the time. So you can imagine how tired you would be. There's no way you could do your best work when you're that tired. Can you? You know, it's impossible to do things when you're that tired.
Yeah. So I'm pissed off. I'm like, God damn. Nobody else can create good Star Wars. That's it. It's only them. And Disney's gonna be like, shit, this is what we got. We got. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I think everyone should be given the chance to,
of course,
try out Star Wars, obviously, but I do get what you're saying, where there's going to be some people where it's like, yeah, why were they even put on this project? You know? Oh, thank you for the follow there, Pankraru.
Oh, what?
Oh no, Pank, that's what you prefer. Fair enough.
Thank
How are
you.
you doing? There's someone that I followed the other day from a different stream. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Of course, I wasn't expecting that, you know. I'm not gonna be one of those kind of shitty people that's like, oh, a follow for a follow. Some people do, you know. And then
there's nothing wrong with that,
they
bro.
disappear, and you never hear of them again.
There's nothing wrong with that. Follow for a follow.
Oh, really?
People gotta hustle, you know. I respect it. I respect the hustle.
Gone like a poot in the wind. Fair enough. Right, we can finally... Oh, come on, really? I get all that way, then I can't even go through a fucking door.
Oh,
Some dev making that hallway is laughing. Yeah, they are. Especially
fine
that
with-
fucking transformation bit where it's like, oh, now you have to become a mist.
I'm fine with crunch. It depends though.
No.
I'm fine with crunch if it's an independent company and they're good to their employees after a while.
I
know?
would say I'm
you have
only
more
ever
rules.
good with crunch if it's something that people have volunteered for without any strings attached, no threats of if you don't do crunch you're not going to get rehired or any of that shit. Because some people, when they do their individual projects, will crunch. However, that is again actually their choice, you know? That should not be a choice from the company. Because quite often the companies are like, well, if you don't take part in this crunch, which we say is optional, then we're less likely to hire you again. So that's why I would just say it shouldn't be allowed at all.
Like I said, I don't know. It depends.
But
If
you
it's a small
will
company-
get individuals who will crunch, obviously, because they're workaholics, which is also not really a good thing either. But at least then they've got the choice. You can't point a finger at someone in that case. But majority of the time, it's the company saying, "Well, you could not crunch if you don't want to, but we're having a review session, and if you're not crunching, we're going to have to ask if we really want you as part of the company."
Like I said, it just depends on the size of it. If it's a big company, it makes sense. If they're a small company, it's different.
No, it doesn't make sense, because it should be allowed regardless.
A lot of the companies that are big now, like big game companies, had started out by founders and people who crunched and worked hard to make that company big.
Well,
Like
obviously.
id Software. Like id Software. They worked hard, those guys, John Carmack and all those people, to make it Doom what it is and Quake. They worked their time, you know. So I'm like, I understand if it's small and you're coming up, you know what I mean? But if it's your big company, then that doesn't make sense. You got plenty of employees, you got plenty of all that. Relax. But like I said, that's why I said context. Like I know Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, you know them. The media tried to get them in trouble because they said, oh, there was crunch, but then they admitted, the people, they said, when we go through the hiring process, we tell them straight up, there's gonna be some crunch, and we tell them up straight up because that's how the world works in video games. They don't want to accept, they don't have to. This is when they do the job interview. They tell them up front. So when that person complained about Naughty Dog and crunch time, I'm like, bro, you know how many people never complain about Naughty Dog not crunch time? You're kind of looking bad right now, you know?
If
You don't
anything,
remember
it
that, do you?
sounds more like they were trying to make EA sound like they're not, like they're just as, oh, every company is the same, which is a bullshit equivalency argument.
I'd agree with them.
Yeah, it's a bullshit.
like-
It's a
it's like
bullshit
if you-
equivalency argument. You can't just, you know.
I don't think so because I look at it like sports, that always every team is cheating in their own way. It's just they're getting punished because they got caught, you know, because they cheated. Just like EA, they're getting caught because of crunch time, but they're not lying. They're speaking the truth. Every fucking company does it. That is not a lie. EA,
No.
as much as you think they're lying, they are speaking the truth that time. I'm like, yeah, you're speaking the truth, but hey, whatever, you got caught, so I don't care. I'm enjoying the show. You know?
Yeah, but I'm
That's
saying,
how
you
I
know,
feel.
it's certainly a bad thing, but it's certainly not as bad as, say, when EA or Activision do it. Certainly not. It should certainly be called out, though. no, because it shouldn't be a thing at all. And from what I read recently, Naughty Dog have said they are actually trying to do better now. Something you'll never see from EA. Well, they will say they're doing better, but they won't actually do better, you know?
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be crunch time. They admitted it anyways, that they have interview process, and people have said, yes, they're in interview process, they have said it. So, it's like, you can't really punish Naughty Dog when they accepted the crunch time.
It shouldn't be a thing in the first place, so...
Like I said, depends.
No, it just shouldn't be... It certainly shouldn't be a thing that's enforced, let me put it that way.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. See, now you're making sense.
Well, I mean, I was making sense all along, but yes.
Because I find it kind of funny when people complain about... Like I said, like that's why I always see it as
Agreed, Bank. Video game devs do need to unionize so they can actually fight against this bullshit.
Like I said, I will always look at it as a different... I can't make it easy. I can't make it, what is it called? Even. Like, God, you know, some of these companies that you work for, the people who founded it worked mad, what is it called? They had a lot of crunch time. And that's because they had a small-time company, they're trying to make it big, you know, so it's like...
True, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that doesn't give you the right to do the same to everyone else, does it?
But that's where I say, that's where I view it's like, at least admit, you know, some of these people who founded the place worked hard and did their crunch time. It's a different time now, so they shouldn't do it now. But it's like you're self-judging yourself at that point. It's like, am I really better than the people who started it? Did I do better than them? You know, and that's why, you know, older folks, you know, it's kind of like that old thing, you know, they're like, God, some of these kids don't work nowadays, like I work and I created this, you know.
I walked for 10 miles through the fucking snow for work. You've got it good, and it's like, that's not the argument.
And that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, so I'm like, it makes sense at the same time. It's like,
I think it's a shitty argument to say that at the least, because you're clearly not.
It's the truth, though, and you can't run away from the truth. That's the truth. You know, you can't call it shitty if it's the truth, right? I don't know.
You can if it's shitty. Even if the truth is shitty, you can still call it. You know, even if the truth is shitty, you can still call it shitty because it's. Regardless of how true or not something is. Ankh of Life. Okay, what does that do? Is it a relic? No. Huh.
Like me, I don't... I understand when they think that way because, like, I've worked 3 months in a row. I had no days off. That was my choice. I like working hard. I like doing the best. I like to improve myself. That's my self-worth. I've worked a shit ton of hours, you know, from 6 a.m. to 10:30. Don't go to sleep until 12, you know. I gotta wake up by 5, you know. But there's a part of me that's like, God damn, you complain about work and you only work this much, but then you haven't seen work like I have. So is it a shitty argument? Yes and no, because my work ethic is a lot better, but at the same time I understand them. Maybe they have a limit and that I don't have. I'm past their limit. So that's where I start thinking, like, I understand both sides of the coin, like, you know. So that's why when I view it, I have that experience. But I don't go rubbing it in people's faces. I'm like, everybody has their own story, but I still have that old man kind of thoughts, like, God, you're bitching about it and you have it good, but look at me, work this shit, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I was your age and I worked that shit, and you ain't do jack shit, and you complain, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that thought. I'm like, God.
I can understand that jealousy, but at the same time, it's
not
still
jealousy,
it's still
just
acting.
work ethic.
You're still essentially simping for a company at the end of the day by doing that.
It's a work ethic. I look at it as a work ethic at times.
I'd say that's kind of simping for a company, or rather, in the longer term, you're simping for capitalism. By saying, yes, you should be tortured at ridiculous hours all day. Why aren't you? That's wrong.
Depends. I don't know. If somebody works hard to get ahead of you, but that's the thing. People get mad when somebody gets ahead of them. Like, everything is complex.
But that's the thing I
That's
always
why I
found
don't think-
stupid,
that's
was
why I
people
don't
get
think
angry when someone gets ahead of you, like,
See, this is why I don't get upset. Because I
especially
make
with
things
limited
simple.
contracts, you know, where a company can only employ so many people, and then you end up having employees who fight each other rather than, say, the company. And it's like, well, why are you fighting each other? You're meant to be working together.
That's why when I take things, I don't take things for I doesn't sound like I don't, what is it called? What do you say? Talk about things, because I've been there, done that. I've talked about it so many times. It becomes a repeat cycle, and I don't like repeat cycles.
I
because
can understand that. It is
brings a lot of
frustrating, especially
negativity.
when you try to get a point across to someone that's not understanding you. Though part of the thing that happens to me with that is also difficulty explaining things.
I'm like, I understand you. Just understand. I understand.
Oh yeah, I wasn't talking
you.
about you personally. I was just saying that it's a thing where some people have not. I've had to repeat things, so they've not understood me, or I've not articulated in a certain way.
Correct.
So I was saying, you know, not you personally.
Oh, I don't care if you're talking about me personally. I don't care. I'm not a sensitive person. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Hey, whatever the fuck you want. I ain't kind of sensitive like those other people. I'll tell you that right now. I will stand my ground if it has to be something, though. Like, you know when I get serious. When I start getting more not jokey. And I get more serious, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
I'm cool. I'm cooling. I'm chill. I've been there, done that, so I don't talk about it. You guys can talk about it, but then it kind of like, God, you guys are arguing still? That's why I jump in and I'm like, come on, guys, come on, break it up. Relax.
Bat card. No.
That's when I jump in. That's when I jump in. And then I become, it seems like I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've been there, done that, bro. It's a repeat cycle. Nothing gets solved. I don't like getting, you know what I mean? I like to talk about things and have a smart conversation, but then it gets annoying after a while. I'm like, I want to get something done. If something can't get done, why am I talking about it if something can't get, like, depends. You got to hit me up at the right time of day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say it can be.
patience, yeah.
I can understand that because it can be exhausting.
Like me, when I gotta get a job done, I'll get it done. I can control it. I won't bitch about it. I'm like, I'm getting it done. I'll be right there at that time. I'll finish in an hour. You know, that's me. I like doing that. But if I keep repeating and talking about something, the only thing I can do to help society is to encourage and give knowledge to people and understand them. But that takes years, you know? You can only do that. That's a slow process.
It is a slow
drip.
process, and it is very,
That's where
very
that's where
exhausting. Both
Correct, that's why
physically
I'm
and
like,
emotionally.
okay, that's why I think about it. I'm like, I don't need to talk about it because that's a slow drip. That'll be beyond. I can do what I can in my lifetime, and then that'll go beyond my lifetimes. So I'll do what I can, but that's it. Like, all right, I'm done. That's the answer. That is the answer for me. I'm good. I ain't gonna march down to fucking what they did, storm the Capitol, and act like I can change something because I was mad. You know what I mean?
obviously.
Life doesn't work. Life doesn't work that way. On some things. For a girl you like or a guy, and you go in to show your love, yeah, that's something you can control. That's something you can do on the spot and change. but something that has to do with government and people how they think, that's a long time. Many lifetimes. That's how I look at it. That's why I kind of
Changing society is a very difficult thing. It's like they were talking about stuff in the news that happened, where this club had a institutionalized racism thing going on, and it's like, yeah, that's society. You can't just change it by going, oh, we've now put these people in charge. It's not, you can't just fix something like that easily.
I hate people who think like that. Like, bro, you can't. No, there's no way. Nope. You can't change it like that. Because what you're doing is, it's like like a weight, that little weight thing, that thing. You're just changing the weight from one side, and you got people hating on you. You know what I mean? It's like, what?
Yeah, and even then, you also get racists regardless of skin color. So you're not always gonna solve the situation. Anyway, then, Mixter, how you doing?
That's what I tell people. I tell people you can't get rid of racism. Racism is always gonna be around. I don't give a flying fuck if there's blue aliens or white aliens. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna be racist towards them. They're gonna be racist towards us. It depends on how racist you are. It's gonna depend on how racist you are. If you're not that racist and you're using it as a joke, I'm cool with it. I find. I believe
it's more of like there's a difference between someone who is a racist versus someone who has a subconscious bias, like an unconscious bias. We're probably always or almost always going to have that unconscious bias, but that doesn't mean that the person that has that bias is bad. You know what I mean? It's those who act on it that are, usually.
Like me, I like to have racist funny jokes. That made me racist. Yes, in this time they'll think I'm racist, but I'm not. I have Indian friends, I have Russian friends, I have.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm like, dude, I make racist jokes to them. They make racist jokes to me.
I was gonna say that.
My friend is my best friend.
Until you said that bit about the jokes, because it always does. It always depends on context and who you hang out with. But before you said that bit of saying, oh, well, I have friends of this, that's the kind of thing that a lot of racists say, just to kind of cover their tracks by saying, well, I can't be racist, because this person I know has this skin tone, which is a bullshit statement. And something I try to avoid.
Unfortunately, that statement doesn't work with me, because I have photos, I prove everybody who's seen it, I back up my shit. That's why people, they just take me as I am. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. It is a fun conversation. You just came in at that right time. But yeah, it's like I said, society can't be changed that easily. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
That's what I said. You try, but it's gotta be slow.
Yeah, it's gonna be slow. And I accept that. It will be slow. It's not gonna be something that happens next week or even next year. It's gonna be a slow process, but that's not gonna stop me from still, bringing the things up when they need to be brought up.
That's like, what is it called? What the fuck?
Oh, it's just using sound effects again now. I think I heard that as well, knocking on the door. Or was that actual knocking on your door?
Like, it's like an Asian. You know how Asians can be racist to black people?
Like I said, anyone can be racist, regardless of skin color. There's even certain people that are racist against their own race. Like Candace Owens, for example.
I like being racist against my own race, but that's only because I don't want them to come in here thinking, oh, it's another freaking guy of my skin color. I'm like, no, fuck you, bro. I'll take you as, if you're an asshole, I don't care if you're an asshole. I don't care what color you are, bro.
I'm not on about that. I mean, she's racist and she deliberately steps on the things that have helped the black community, and she deliberately shits on them, saying they're bad things. Or suggesting that slavery was totally fine.
Oh, I don't know who says that, but
Candace
they're out
Owens.
of their mind. They're out of their mind.
But like I said, I know you're not a big fan of politics, so you probably never would have come across the name. But that's essentially her stance. Which is a disgusting stance to have.
I don't get into politics because it's all lies. So it's like a minefield. It's tricky, very tricky. Gets annoying at times. That's why I kind of like, I'm done with politics. Fuck this. It's like a minefield. I'm not gonna fucking.
And that's how the alt-right win against the layman. They make politics look so toxic that people don't want that. Generally, most people don't want to get involved in it.
Yeah. It's like, yo, I could be using my time for something else. And plus, people make certain things aren't that complicated. Like I said, systems aren't complicated. It's the people who makes it complicated.
What do you mean by systems?
In general.
No,
systems can always be fixed. They're not always perfect, but...
Oh, you mean like a
when
system
they
in
made-
society?
System in general. I think systems work for however they were built for. It's humans that bring the complexity into something. Humans always bring the it's not the computer that's gonna make things complex.
That could actually well, again, that could also be something pointed out in regards to, say, capitalism as well. Because on paper, it's fair, but the problem is people have corrupted and altered it to the point that it's really not fair anymore. It's absolutely awful.
That's what people take advantage.
Yeah, exactly. It is because people take advantage. So the idea will be to get a better system where they can't do that kind of shit.
Okay, that's why I just said humans make things complicated.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you.
That's what I live by that. Unless something gets really complex, then I start thinking beyond that. But I make things very simple. But I always tell people, systems are not complicated, they're built to work. However, good or bad, it's built to work. It's the humans that make things complicated. Like if a killer has a system, and he's accomplishing killing 5 people, he'll get that one human that will break his system, that will make it complex. As weird as that sounds, I don't know if that sounds.
I think I kind of get what you're on about. Yeah.
I'm using that. That's an example. Yeah, people don't want to hear that, but that's how reality it works.
To be honest, I use all kinds of strange examples for things as well.
That's how it works. That's how reality works. I'm using because bad people are easier to understand, I guess. Because humans want to pay attention to those killers more than, a different system.
Yeah.
Because killers attract our mind for some reason. But I know I'm not wrong when I think like that. Fuck that. I live by that.
I think some of it is due to like a kind of morbid fascination, perhaps.
Fucking horse. See? That's why I don't talk about things. I don't make it. Things are simple in life. Bro! Stupid fucking horse. Trying to save this lady and this horse won't calm down. She's hogtied on the horse, trying to calm it down, hogtie it, or calm it down by lasso.
Yeah.
Bitch won't calm down so I can take the lady hogtied off it. Leave, or I will shoot you in the head, horse. I think the human is worth more than life than you. I'm sorry.
I'm just reminded of when who is it? Rockstar. When Rockstar were talking about the game and how you could actually see ball shrinkage in real time, as if that was something important to be brought up. Like who should give a shit if you can see ball shrinkage in real time?
I think it's neat because when video games add stupid, small detail things like that, you find more things when you keep playing the game over the years. It's like Hideo Kojima, you know how he has his Metal Gear Solid games? And he adds like the tiniest details because, you know, either he thought of it or his team and they just add it. And then you're like, oh, I found this after 10 years. And you see it on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yeah, those are things
that's
that are often discovered either off screen or something else.
I love those things. I'm like, yes, that's because they added love to it and, you know, they worked hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know Red Dead Redemption 2 has, what's it called? Crunch. Right? But man, this game is so beautiful. All the people who worked on this, fucking give themselves, you know, some fucking praise, you know? Everybody worked on it. This is a terrific ass game. I know Crunch is bad, but man, this game, yo, they worked on it. I think they should fucking praise themselves. Beautiful. That's just me. That's how I thought of it. Fucking horse. I shot it in the head and it doesn't want to go down. I'm just saying, what, you want me to leave the lady hogtied while it runs around with her? Hell no. I'm sorry, horse. I roped you and lassoed you and calmed you down like 10 times. You ain't listening. You know what that means. Gotta put him down. Old Yeller. Are you...
God damn it.
My horse just watched me kill another horse.
It doesn't care anymore.
Nah.
It's like, I don't care anymore. He can kill my kind however he likes. Hey, Nate the Great, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got a little bit carried away with the conversation there, but how you doing?
Who got carried away with what conversation? They didn't know carry away. I meant what I said. I'm blunt.
Blunt, like a hammer. And just as thick.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a hammer in your life. Sometimes you need somebody being blunt with you. That's why we have our parents, you know? They're blunt with us. They're nice, they're kind, they're understanding, but at the time,
they
blunt.
can't be blunt. I was gonna say, a lot of parents aren't blunt.
Oh, hell yeah. If I was a parent, bro, I'll be blunt. Yo, stop. You're not getting that participation award. You're gonna win. You're gonna beat everybody. That's why you know you're gonna be the best. That's how I'm gonna talk. Not everybody can be number one. Unless it's a team project.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't think that would happen.
I have spoken. I have spoken.
Oh, we know SOB. It's just the stopping you that difficult. It's like that bit in Shrek. Donkey, you have the right to remain silent. What you lack is capacity.
Damn right.
Oh, what's this? Suddenly appeared near the wooden bridge. Yeah, I killed it. Thank you for letting me know that. Suddenly appeared near the wooden bridge.
Why did you kill it? You didn't give it a chance to talk to you. That's kind of fucked up. And you're over here trying to be peaceful?
There's a time for peace and there's a time for this. Oh, that's Herald Shield. Shield with Heart Crest.
You know what would have been a good response? You could, yes, I did give peace a chance. My dagger is named Peace.
I loved oh, what was it? There was I was doing the highlights for that Sam Max game, and I was just revisiting a part of it, and it had this bit where they were talking about, you know, vegetables on various popular people's faces, and they're saying what's really in now is miniaturization. And like, miniaturization? And it's like, oh yes, especially around peas. And that's like, sounds like peas? And she was saying, all I'm saying is give peas a chance. I mean, that's a bad one, isn't it? Give peas a chance.
That's corny. That's
Well,
Sam and Max.
That's Sam and Max for you, isn't it?
Sam and Max type humor. That's Ratchet and Clank type humor.
Oh yeah, but you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Love Sam Max series. Great series of games. I remember watching the TV show as well. That one was also censored, if I remember. Like, they didn't have their guns in it.
He had his gun.
Not in the TV show.
Yeah?
No.
I don't. Maybe,
No, they
maybe.
didn't.
I don't know. I remember watching it recently, like a month ago, a month and a half, and he pulled out a bazooka. I'm like, okay.
That's not a gun.
Oh, bazooka's still a thing that hurts people.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that they allow, because what's the chances that you can get a bazooka? Exactly, that's why those are fine, but guns, especially in the States, very easy to get your hands on. But a bazooka isn't.
Bazooka!
The same reason why they have cartoons that use sticks of TNT. What's the likelihood that you're gonna be able to get a stick of TNT versus, again, a gun?
I want guns in my show.
But no, I was saying that just goes back to our discussion about censorship. It's bullshit that that was the thing. There you go. Take that out. I've still not seen a usage for the bloody wolf form in this yet. Right, where's oh yeah. I can heal up by going in the safe room. I'd rather heal up before I go dipping into the water. Ooh, Necromunder's hired gun. I got that off the humble monthly bundle. Is it any good? I've heard it's good. Mixer or Clover, whatever you prefer.
There is something funny about this wall.
Is there? I whacked it. I do need some sort of special fucking item to break the wall. I don't think so, because I mean...
There is something funny about this wall.
Oh! No wonder I couldn't. Thank you, fairy. Thank you, fairy, for pointing that out.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
I'm not sure I trust you, old man. Considering what you were like in the second Castlevania game. I'll pick that up on the way back. Kinda wish I had this fairy earlier, because I had no idea I could break through that floor. Aha! Oh yeah, didn't you mention Skillia earlier, Lord, or are you not here anymore? Ah, never mind. What's this? A holy symbol? That looks like a snorkel! How is that a holy symbol? Holy symbol, holy symbol. I assume it would be protection while underwater. Yeah, that's a snorkel, mate, not a... Never mind. Brilliant, now I'm not losing health when I walk through the water. This is an item I've been wanting for ages, and now I finally have it. Elixir. Oh, damn it. Bats. Right, now that should make exploring down here much easier. Nice ring. I should go check out all that old man if he's got any new items for me. I think he gets new items every so often, but... Yay! Life up! Life max up! Down here where I could not have possibly have gotten it. Ooh, what's this? Knuckle duster. That's probably another fist weapon. Yeah, iron studded brass knuckles, so kind of shit compared to the jeweled ones that I've equipped. Actually, what's my gold? Put that together with the rings, I could probably buy some of the most expensive stuff that guy has. Alright, that's where I defeated Skillia, or was that? Oh no, it wasn't down here, Skillia was upstairs. Oh yeah, I think I went back for that, didn't I? Or was that item over here? Nope, nothing to say about that wall, never mind. Yeah, I definitely did that. So the fairy doesn't seem to be very good at combat, apart from maybe healing every so often, but... Yeah, this is where Skillia was before I beat the crap out of him. Alright, now I want to go back left so I can go through all that water now. Now that I can't, now that I'm not going to die from entering it. But the thing is, how the hell do I defeat that Richter? Because he's not, Last time I fought him, he didn't take any fucking damage. But he kept kicking my ass. I just couldn't do any damage to him. Kept saying defend, 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 as if he's got some kind of special immunity. So I'm guessing I need to get some weapons. Oh, alright. Oh yeah, I can't jump down there. Haha, got ya. Stupid fish heads. Yeah, there's no way I could have gone through here while taking damage. Unless I got a shitload of extra health. And a ridiculous amount of regeneration. Nunchaku! Which are probably just weapons, aren't they? Yes, and they're probably weaker than... Yep, and they're two-handed, so no thank you. Alright, now let's explore most of that. But yeah, Necromunda does look a lot cool. I'll get to it at some point, I'm sure. Especially now that I have it. But I'm quite curious about playing that game that John Boy got me. Ooh. That's it. There we go. I assume SOB's disappeared or just not got anything to say. Anti-venom. Oh, they can turn around. Ice brand. That's a sword, isn't it? Yeah, I've played other games where that was a sword. Yes, it is a sword. Also more powerful than the sword I have. I mean, the weapon I have. But then again, the swords don't hit as fast as the fists do. That's why I used that one dagger for so long. Because yeah, it's a dagger, and it had a little bit less damage, but considering how much faster you can attack with it.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. I was just wondering when you reappear.
Oh, you want me back? Jeez.
Yeah, of course.
Why not? What? You told me. I don't know things, so...
When did I say you don't know things?
Okay, that was your overall message.
No.
That was the end of your message by what you typed a whole paragraph, but in the end, I made it simple.
In other words, you didn't actually read what was said. You just rather go
I
with.
didn't read it. I read it.
Pentagram. Yeah, I was saying I just got what's called a holy item, and it's a fucking snorkel. So now I don't get wounded when I'm going down waterfalls and shit.
What? You don't get wounded, or you don't?
I don't get hurt when I'm going. Like, I don't get hurt by water anymore. Because that was a pain in the ass in doing this area, was the water. You couldn't explore it or do anything. Because it would just continuously hurt you. Now I've got the snorkel, I can go anywhere without getting hurt. Yeah, I can go through here. No damage. But I just laughed that it was called a holy item when it's just a snorkel. Not sure I'd call that a holy item. Ah, you can come down here, okay. Yep, kill that thing. No, I thought I explored all that, but no. There, fly across. That one area though, how the hell am I meant to go through it? Because unless there's any way that you can get, you can become a mutant, something tells me I'm also missing another way around the castle. There's so much stuff. I would say one definite consistent thing with all the Castlevania games is the music is great. The music is just consistently great with a lot of the Castlevania games. But this is also the one issue I have with Metroidvania games, is that trying to find your way at times is a pain in the ass. Like when I was playing that Metroid game, it was like, oh, you're obviously meant to do this, and it's like, how am I meant to know that? Okay, now it's done. Where's the library card? think I got several of them. Nope, 2, okay. Right, where's this? Held Shield.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
And Onyx.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, I got 2 Onyxes.
Thank you.
Good enough.
I'm interested in this.
How are tactics for Victor Belmont? What the hell is that as a tactic? So I'm gonna use my shield? I'm not paying for
I'm
that.
interested in this.
Iron shield, mine's pretty much like iron shield, or better. Ooh, the diamond one is even better than that. Joseph's cloak seems to be the best, but fuck getting enough money to afford that.
Thank you.
Elder Scroll 3, Hellfire.
I'm interested in this.
Farewell for now.
Right. Put on the diamond plate, which is better than that. It's a shame I can't sell some of this shit. Previously the item power. Meh. How the hell do I get to that boom though? You know, I've not yet worn any armour that stops a creature's attack entirely and does no damage. Right. Do they cap out at 10? No. I prefer the fairy in Bloodstained the Night. At least that one you could understand. Haha! Level up. At least that one would actually point to a wall that was damaged pretty much as soon as you enter the map. But when will Alucard get his sword back? At least I assume they cap out at 10, but she's still leveling up and gaining experience points, so I don't know. bone musket, and yeah, it's not a musket they're using a rifle. But that's a nitpicky thing. Alright, let's go through here. Go through here.
See what you're playing.
Oh, you should know what I'm playing. It's Castlevania. Symphony of the Night.
Shit. Fucking my ears, bro. It's your dick.
What?
You're so loud, you're fucking my ears.
I shouldn't be that loud.
No, you're fine. It was my bad.
I was gonna say, because I've not changed the volume or anything on my end.
Why is everybody separate?
Mana prism. Is that just an item, or... The store's all MP, okay. Is this fire? Is that just an item? Oh, this is a bloody chimney? Ooh, not been here before. Perhaps I'm over-leveled for some of these areas. Oh shit. Stop. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, it's a two-handed sword, that's why. Ah. Very attractive looking damage on it though. Let's fly again. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? I'll get that across whenever, because it's where Belmont is. Belmont, who has gone absolutely batshit insane. Iron Ball. Is that actually an item? Oh, yes it is. Pirate, no, Plate Lord's Iron Ball. And it says use, I assume it's just like a one-use item. Aha. What? Oh. Boss time! Hello, sir. Don't want me just destroying your random implements. Oh. What's with the sound effects? It's like we're going to Star Trek. Oh shit, he's angry. He's angry, he's pissed, and he's become a giant lizard thing. You know what, fuck it, I'll equip that blade, because it's going to have much better reach than my fist. Yeah, you know what? Equipping that sword wasn't a good idea. Equipping that sword was a bad idea. Fuck. You giant piece of shit. Oh great, reverse. Let me just get the clock up. On here. 5 minutes on reverse. And now I have to try and reload the yeah, I had to reload the thing first, but yeah, upside down. Right. That's it. Die! I mean, I had done significant damage to him before the reverse, but that would have been significantly harder without it. Yeah, he's definitely dead. I'll say that much, he's certainly dead. Life up max. Right, where's, shit, no. Wrong button. That's it. No, I don't want that. I want that, and to go up this way. Yeah, still doing reverse at the minute. Ooh, the other bat power. Echo of the Bat. Which, if I remember that, oh shit, no, wrong button. It does something with you in bat form, doesn't it? Use radar as bat. Right. Nope, that's the wrong button. It's that one. What does that even do? See through walls, I guess? That's all I can imagine it does, is see through walls. Yeah, because it doesn't do any damage. So that's gotta be it. Oh shit, no. Oh shit. Valhalla Knight. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, so there's a way this way, but not that way. Ah! Huh? It's all bloody now. Wasn't bloody a second ago, was it? They actually hurt you though when they come to them. Well, they disappeared, so I don't think they do. Yes, another heart container. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Where am I now? Oh, I'm on the other side of this wall. That helps. Kind of. There, take that. Oh, there's someone else in chat. Alright, gamer. There's got to be a trick to that area. As I say, I can hear you breathing for a second, gamer. Anyway. Yeah, that area. I'll try that area once more, and then if not, I'll do another attempt against Belmont. That's it all this way for the next save point. Maybe I didn't have those power-ups and I needed them to get through the door. Saying there, gamer, that's kind of the thing I need help with, if I need another item or not. Must be hearing me, because they heard me on the stream earlier. Yeah. Oh, that game's forgotten that he's in the stream. That is in voice chat. 1 and 2. I say, let's try one more time. Nope, still not letting me through. Nope. No idea. Fuck, it'll be attempted a card then. I mean, Victor. It's strange that Victor's the villain, but I guess his sense makes sense. But I mean, no, you shouldn't be a hero that's like, oh, I have to resurrect the bad guy so that I can kill him.
I'm back to say words that people get annoyed by, like.
That Star Trek is better than Star Wars?
No.
I was gonna say those are words that will get people annoyed.
I want to offend people. I'm gonna offend him. I want to.
I can't even hear our archaeologist.
That's strange because I've not muted you or anything. I was talking to you earlier. I'll try to talk to you.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was in the voice chat with Sandy.
Alright, I was gonna say earlier I could hear you breathing a second ago. So I was like...
that wasn't me. I was in the voice chat with Sandy though.
Well, no, it said you were in here with me and SOB for quite a while.
Yeah, for like, I forgot when you left.
Yeah, even when he left, it said you were in here.
That is weird. I don't know.
Because if you're trying to spank yourself and you don't know.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't. No, I was. For God's sake. God's sake, SOB.
I'm just saying, people do it, and I don't want to be in chat. Alright, I got my time.
Anyway, SOB's fantasies aside, fucking flea. Yeah, I was saying I have no idea what we'll do in that area.
Grab that blue bag.
Yep, 400. Even though I've pretty much bought everything in the shop. Right, didn't. No, I didn't.
Big ass one. That's a big ass.
Hmm?
Who is this? She's hot.
I don't know, who is this? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Actually, what level is... 24, okay. What time is
about midnight my time.
Doctor.
Is Doctor Who even on?
I haven't watched the new one, the girl, the woman.
Alright.
I've been waiting for you. So it is
Alright, so
But why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of
that
Count
part you were just
Dracula?
at, Archaeologist, you need like this weapon called like the spike breaker, and then you go up there and break all the spikes, and then you could go through the what do you call it, through that door you were trying to go to.
Wait, what's a spike breaker? What's that?
Yeah, it's a weapon.
Oh, right.
You have to find it. Yeah, it's a weapon you need, and then you equipped it, and then you could break all the spikes, and then you could walk up to the door and unlock it. That's how you unlock that door. You have to break all the spikes away, so you're not taking damage while you're trying to get through it.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's trying to
Because if you're taking damage while you get to it, just keep knocking you back. Yeah, you need those spike breaker weapons.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have that, actually. I don't think I do, though. I've got so many weapons.
If you do, then you need to equip it, and then you can use it to break all the spikes away right there in that area.
I've got so many weapons, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the spike breaker though, yeah. I was like, yeah, like, I just remembered, yeah, you need that part, weapon to get past that part.
I've not come across it yet, so maybe I need to find it somewhere else.
Yeah, well, if you find it, yeah, that's the weapon you need to get past.
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything there called Spike Breaker.
Okay.
Oh. It's now I can do damage to him, unlike last time. But I couldn't do any damage to him. Oh, I think it's because it's a holy weapon I used against him, and he's obviously not weak to holy. Yeah, fucking...
Magnificent! But now feel my unbridled wrath.
The fuck?
Or, I think there was like another way you could do it too. If you go up, that's what it was. If you go up to that door while you're in mist form, turn back into Alucard really fast, use a potion, then it should give you like invincibility so you could go through the door really fast, I think too. There's a way to glitch it. Yeah. I think, yeah, if I remember right too, yeah. If you use like a potion right there, it'll give you like 10 seconds of invincibility while you're healing, and then you can go to the door and unlock it. You want to try it, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just do it the normal way. Damn it!
Oh yeah, that freaking acid rain, I forgot about him.
Yeah, he puts that fucking rain on.
Yeah.
Of course, he appears to be immune from a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We killed Dracula yet? Dracula's already dead, Pank. You came into the castle because someone is attempting to revive Dracula.
Yeah.
Which appears to be Victor Belmont for some reason, because he believes...
I know, wow. You're still on, like, the regular castle. You haven't even gotten to the reverse castle yet.
No.
You still have
So, yeah.
a long ways to go.
Yeah, apparently Victor Belmont wants to bring Dracula back because he feels that kind of gives him a reason to fight, or something along those lines. Ah, if I bring him to life, then I can do shit. It's like, dude, it could cause a lot more harm than good doing that. But he seems to be mad at this point, just fucking mad. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, okay, skipped it. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have a shield that can resist like magic at all, or any other sort of item that resists magic? Shield used in magic ritual. Doesn't really tell me much, but okay. Shield rod, silver sword, cheese.
It's the cheese.
Hey, and it's the dark. How you feeling? You alright?
I'm fine.
Good, good. A bunch of shit tick mushrooms. I know it's shiitake, I know. Damages all enemies. Temporarily raises this. This is thunder. Oh, good lord. No, none of this is none of this is helpful.
Are you stuck?
I'm just trying to find a better weapon to use or something, but I'll go with the dual knuckles. It's weaker than my sword, but I can do much faster damage with it.
You're facing the Belmont.
Yep. Apparently he's the one that wants Dracula back from the dead.
Weird.
His reason for it is, we can then fight for eternity, because we're destined to fight each other forever, so I might as well bring him back. That's essentially his reasoning. Actually, no, I'll equip that sword. Because the other advantage of having a sword is the range.
Magnificent! But now feel my unbridled wrath.
Here he goes, fucking cheating again.
I went to see a movie, that's why I wasn't here.
Oh, what movie was that?
Nope.
Sorry?
Nope.
Nope. I'm not sure I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's literally a movie called Nope.
Huh.
It was good.
Haha! Fuck you, Victor!
It's over, Belmont. So, the war between humans and vampires
He is,
finally
wow,
ends
even a
here.
flaming whip. Yeah, this guy is crazy. Axes, flaming whips.
Yep.
Holy, like, brain, like,
Time on this world
crosses,
has
jeez.
come to an end.
You killed a Belmont.
Yep. Because he was trying to bring back Dracula back from the dead.
Yeah.
Which again, it's like, what the fuck, Victor?
I know, right? Like, come on.
Well, that looks like I pissed somebody off. The heavens opened and it looks like they destroyed the castle. But considering you have to replay it upside down and everything, I'm pretty certain they didn't destroy it. Or they must have teleported it somewhere then.
Mankind continues to fight, but it is a desperate fight to stay alive. I suppose that he chose a life of warfare, since that was the only way he knew. Like you, Father, he chose a path of destruction. Farewell, land of my birth. Never again will these eyes gaze upon your beauty.
Yeah, don't count on it.
Nope, that's over.
Well, that can't be it, because you have to...
Beat the reverse castle, yeah, I seen it.
Or do I end it, and then I finish the streak, and then I finish the month? And then come back to this later.
I mean, that's It's up to you.
Because I kind of want...
Oh. Alright, see, you didn't even get the real ending. You didn't even like finish like the whole game to get to the second part.
Wait, how is that not the real ending?
It's not, because you still need to beat the reverse castle.
Oh, like, oh god. Clearly
That's
I've...
what I'm saying.
Clearly I've missed something.
The reverse castle. Yeah, you missed something. Because after you beat that, yeah, you have to do... I told you. You have to beat the whole, like, first part 100%, and then once you 100% it, then it goes to the reverse castle, flip around, and then you still have that whole reverse castle to go through before you get the real ending. This is just like a little fake ending. Trust me, I beat it.
Well, I'll say this will be it for this month at least. Then I can, just so I can say it out of the way, you know. But I do have people can redeem things for like a second Castlevania month, which will be obviously finishing this, but also doing like the N64 Castlevania.
You're gonna put yourself through that mess of a game?
Yes. Or the various DS games of it. Apparently Order of Ecclesia is the one that's also meant to be really difficult. Like, the hardest of all Castlevania games, from what I've heard. Which is pretty hard to believe, considering. But yeah, it's meant to be the hardest of all the Castlevania games.
Hey, I have an idea for a month. How about an AVGN month? When you have to play games, a bunch of games that AVGN review.
I was kind of tempted, but I mean, I've already played quite a lot of them. Mostly by accident, like, Resident Evil Survivor. And I even made references to some of the most funny parts in that, like, when you answer the phone and it says the phone hang up. And then I just did the thing where I just put my glasses on and went, the fucking game, turn off! Because that whole game is so badly translated, and why the fuck do you have to answer a phone for it just to say that? But then I found out when you play the game, you have to answer it, because then you get to the next stage, and it's like, you have to do that. Oh.
The one and only is back.
God? No, wasn't that Kiss? I am the one and only. I can't remember what band wasn't played that.
So what's gonna happen now that you beat this?
Well, I mean, I didn't really beat it. I've just got like the bad ending, apparently.
Okay, so you beat it, but got the bad ending. So that makes
Yes, I don't have the true ending, which is where you complete the castle and then you have to go into it in reverse.
Yeah, beat that part, and then
So-
you fight Dracula at the very end of it.
Oh,
YouTube it.
I just realised. I think I might know where that spike destroyer was, because there was that one area that I remember seeing a hammer, but I couldn't reach it. That might have been it.
Yeah, that's probably that area then, yeah, because you need that, and then you break all those spikes where you were at, then you go in there and you get like another cutscene and another item, and... yeah, it's just... I'm telling you, yeah, it's a lot of game to go through Symphony in the Nine.
Oh yeah. Oh
really
yeah,
difficult to
it
play
is a
without
damn good game. I will return to this, obviously, sometime. But I also feel that, you know, I need to get the game done before the end of the month. Which would be... Tomorrow would be the last day, and there's no way I'm going to be able to
finish it,
do that, you know?
One day, yeah.
It took a good couple of days just to finish, just to get this ending, let alone anything else.
Yeah.
So instead, I think I'll call the stream to an end, and then we can go back to what we were doing beforehand. Which means tomorrow will be Shineless, because that was the Friday thing.
Oh my god.
Or I could.
Who's talking smack in your chat?
No one's talking smack in my chat.
Alright. Tell him to get in.
Or
No,
I could instead play that Max Gentleman's Sexy Business, because I've nearly finished that. I'm right at the end of the last story on that one.
Sure. You don't even need to keep talking. Just play it.
Plus, I think if I look at my list,
I'm waiting for that. You know what?
I don't know what.
They're watching your stream right now.
Waiting for what?
They're watching your stream. They know who they are.
Anyway, 2807. Oh, that wasn't SNES, that's PS1. PS1. Yeah, looking at this.
Yeah, see, that's what Panker Ryu was meaning by "Did you kill Dracula?" Because like you have to beat it in reverse.
Oh yeah, and then you do fight Dracula.
Yeah, in the reverse castle. Yeah, that's why he was saying that.
They did that on purpose to extend the game.
Yeah, and then you get the true ending once you beat Dracula. Yeah,
that's some BS. That's like playing.
Just
Ghost
like
and
all the
Goblins.
Castlevanias.
Although,
that's like playing Ghost and Goblins twice, and then
I mean, it's sometimes annoying when they do that, but sometimes, if the game's fun enough, then it's like, yes, I certainly want to go through again. Wait, what's after what's it when after Max Gentleman? Oh, okay. After
Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2.
After Max Gentleman's Sexy Business is the other request that Adaptable put in, which was for Super Mario RPG for the SNES.
Oh, I didn't even get a point in here.
Well, I mean, there are points.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. But obviously I have RPG set at a much higher standard of points because they take ages. You know?
Yeah, but you like playing those.
Oh yeah, I do like playing it, but sometimes if you're playing them back to back, it makes...
But you like those.
It's so painful sometimes if they're back to back when you're streaming, you know?
Jeff, don't say it like that because some people will get upset. You know? How dare you have an opinion about my game? Good sir, we need to have a duel.
Right, I'm pretty certain I have Super Mario 3D.
Oh, you know what? Do you have Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Oh god, no.
Why not?
I played it as a kid, but...
That game is still fun. The heck?
Where was, it'd be down on S, won't it? Oh wait, is Super Mario RPG for the Super SNES or an N64?
Wow.
I've
Are
forgotten.
you serious? You serious?
Well, I've never played it, so...
It's only for the SNES.
Okay. I don't know why, but for a second I was thinking 64 for some reason, because there were a few Super...
N64 is Paper Mario.
Ah, that's the one I was thinking of, okay. I do want to play that at some point, but I've not played it yet, so... Oh no, they've got Star Trek Next Generation on the SNES. And Starfleet Academy... Starfleet Academy Starship Bridge Simulator.
Disgusting.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Oh, yeah, like, I'm gonna... I'm in charge of a fucking town. A space town.
Commander, we have to escape. So you get to play as Cisco. I mean, come on, you get to play as Cisco. I think.
And I'm gonna have fucking mundane, dumb topics like, what are we gonna do about this styrofoam? With those freaking people, I'm like, yo, just shut your shit. More pressing matters. Well,
yes, like what are we gonna do with this styrofoam?
You offended me, and I'm gonna create a riot.
Yeah, there we go. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. So yeah, if I do that instead tomorrow, Max German Sexy Business, I could jump straight to this one, which I know is what Adaptable wants me to play because they put in the points for that. They put in the redemption for that.
When are you gonna play Metal Gear Solid?
God knows. I'm trying to think about how because if I remember, Psycho Mantis is the guy that messes with you and even alters like your controller port. So I'm trying to think of a way, like I'm thinking I could probably do that in emulation actually to swap over controller ports. But I do also have that on the PS3, so I could play it on the PS3.
You could.
But that would also require messing around with the damn capture card, which is usually a pain in the ass.
If you have a PS3, you can actually play Metal Gear Solid 4 because Metal Gear Solid 4 is still only playable on PS3 only.
Wow, really? That's bad.
Well, I don't know how the emulators go.
Emulators are usually pretty damn good at times, and some people do fix them, but that's the same with like a lot of stuff on GOG. Not all of it is fixed.
I know the PS3 emulators are not so good right now. I know that already. They still need work.
Right, I better find something to raid then and finish off the stream. Who is out there?
Let's get people triggered. That's what I want.
Again, you're using that tone incorrectly.
Nope. I'm using it as it is now. I'm triggering you, ain't I?
No.
Yes.
Triggering generally means that you cause people to have somewhat flashbacks to various awful things that may or may not have happened. That may have happened to them.
What, bro?
Yeah, that's what triggering is.
Yeah.
Well,
that is the only thing that's being annoying is when like bloody tweens have been using it, or alt-right members use it just to make fun of someone being angry, going, "Oh, are you triggered?" And it's like, no, that's not what triggering is.
Different eras, different times, different.
Not that different. They've just
like
changed
saying,
it
hey,
into something
Halloween
awful.
used to be a holiday, not a corporate holiday. It used to be what do you say? Hey, weekends, whatever the fuck used to be. Nowadays, it's all playful. That's how it is. Different times, guys.
Yeah, let's give Leon Foxtails a surprise.
Oh, Wiccan. That's right. Whatever.
They won't be expecting this. Especially if they're just starting right now.
Nah, yo, tell them we coming in with.
No.
You would do this one into TGA.
What? Yeah. Surprise them while they're...
Yeah.
I mean, you could wait a few seconds, but I think most people would prefer if I just jump in straight now. So, yeah, do now. There we go.
Yeah. I could just stream right now, but it's just getting too late doing streams.
Yeah.
So maybe later after she gets going, like a few hours after. So I do want to finish up that Wolfenstein game too. I'm gonna start on the next one.
You said you're gonna play Ghost of Tsushima?
No,
I might play that at some point, but I don't even have it. I don't think I've got it yet.
Switch over.
Yes, I do play, what do you call it, Ghost of Tsushima online. Cause I already beat the story mode and I'm just
How
like,
is
yeah,
it?
I just wanna...
Okay.
The online's cool. It's like,
Okay, what did you think of the story?
Well, I think
It's
yes,
alright,
there we go.
it's
Okay,
good.
thank you, gaming. Thank you for the raid. Hold on, let me show you.
What do you mean it was good?
This is probably the earliest raid I
Yeah, I
have.
just thought the story was good.
I've ever
It
gotten.
was
Thank you.
better
very
than
much.
Sekiro, in my opinion.
And,
Sekiro
all
doesn't
led.
have a story like that.
Castlevania. But yes, hello raiders. I am
Does it not?
I guess it
Does it
kind
go
of
Dark
does.
Souls where you gotta read everything?
I am
No.
Leon of Fox Tales.
Why,
I'm
you
a
haven't even
chill
played
Fox
it yet?
gamer and a
Dark
JRPG
Souls
fan.
from company software. I'm
You finished the
not
game,
jumping
but
on
got
their
a bad
balls or
ending.
dick like everybody else.
Yeah, those Castlevania games
Exactly,
actually have,
you
from what I
don't even
know of, they have tons of, they have like a few
It's
endings.
alright, I'm not gonna
Plus,
skip.
games cost money.
Have you even played Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I beat that multiple.
I think you just
actually,
took
no,
the prize for
once.
quickest raid.
2 times almost. I'm playing right now on Lethal Plus. New Game Plus.
Oh, great.
You know what's funny? Castlevania is another
You
series I've
should
never
hop on
played.
online. The online mode's fun.
I don't play multiplayer games that much like that.
Oh,
Wow.
look, thank you
you're
again for the raid.
missing out.
You know, thank you for sharing your community.
It's like saying, hey,
Appreciated.
why don't we just play Metal Gear Online, even though
Oh.
Metal Gear is known for the single player? I'm like,